Hello everyone, I hope you guys are having a really nice day. My name is Eva. I want to thank you guys for joining me in this video. I just want to remind everyone at the top that one-on-ones are live to book on my website if you feel like you need extra support in healing during this time. There's also a lot of recorded options and light code art, written guidance. If you feel so called to check that out, the link is below. Today we are going to be focusing on the heart space, working with solar plasmic codes and wave genetics to really release a lot of blockages in the heart, a lot of grief, a lot of anxiety, really just whatever is kind of standing in the way between you and the lightness, it just feels like taking a very heavy weight off and being able to really breathe, to be free to see with the vision of unity, to see yourself without limitations, to move through the limitations in ease, and to remove just all of that density that's really like in between you and your realization of what you are. But sometimes it's helpful to think less abstractly in terms of just being at ease, like being at peace, not being afraid of what's coming next, how you're going to achieve what you want to achieve, and just allowing the truth of what is you, the love of the divine is yourself, just to experience that for yourself without any kind of goal. But it is practical because it is the experience of your life, which is the point of being alive, is to experience it freely, in confidence of what you are, and without fear and without belief that there is anything outside of you that has potential to really harm you or derail you or come against the power that you are. So just allow yourself to focus on your breath, focus on your heart space, focus on breathing in the light and breathing out the light, to give and to receive our one in truth. To allow yourself to open to the possibility that all of this density is illusion, and it's very easy to undo. Not to allow yourself to be overwhelmed by pressure. To undo the belief that it's hard to heal, it's hard to be what you are. It's not. Let go of thought. If they arise, merely just imagine them as if they are clouds. They are not attached to you. They are not inherent to your being. The true self that emerges will be quiet. It will be peaceful. It will be wholly loving, and it will show you who you are. You don't need to plan the way. You don't need to figure out the way. You don't need to get overwhelmed by not knowing what to do next. You don't need to hack through a jungle with your machete to get to God or the eternal divine, whatever the universe, whatever you like to use. That it knows you. It will find you if you open yourself to it. Ask and you shall receive. Hayashi yayakinaya nayon datayasi tayakaya nayan shiata. Working with the energy of the Divine Mother, the presence of the Divine Mother. Miyanayotoshia. So however she manifests to you, however that energy, that field, that consciousness manifests to you, beautiful. Go with it. Uyakorwitayas na shansaya sisoyotoyentahi yayani shanayanas nayan yandatayayo shorwitasia shikayana. Really working on attack, like the belief in attack, of why that's necessary, of defense and attack, of not having that open heart to receive because of fear. Yanishini sonsotihati atata orbi peishu sontayosh orwitayayati, because it is a receiving of self. Yanayon dorbi pisaya ki yayanasha nayanti yatayayoso yasha. It's about equating love with self. Love is a kind of in this, as it manifests in this world, is what's needed in this world as neutral acceptance and forgiveness. It's not, it's, I think, really important, especially these days, as always, but you know, we're in the context of where we find ourselves, that middle way, right? That we're not, it's not all like plur all the time, but it's not all shadow work all the time either, and confronting the darkness all the time either. It's this middle way so that you can kind of witness both. In the world of dreams, both are equally unreal, yes? It is this neutral emanation of isness. It's just the being. It's not judging. It has no perceptual mechanism. It is. Allow yourself to flow with the is, the great I am, yes? Yana, give up goals. Often they conflict. They're based on things we believe we want, but we are basing them on a reality, a false identity, a false reality, disconnected from knowing what we are. How could you know what you want if you don't know what you are? Allow yourself to remember what you are. Yayoruha, yaruha yashunya. Yayustaya ki yayani mani untapurwi sayo korayasi yandi antita yotoshani saya korrotoyondwa. Do not be afraid. You are not abandoned. You are eternally held. Horritaya toson shansi kayotuan shorriti sini kintaya torutiantat. If you open the door to self, it will find you. You are always within it. It's waiting. It is impersonal in the sense that it does not have a personality. It's not a person in the sense that we are only really able as humans. We personify animals, we personify the elements, we do that because we are in people form. That's not how things really are. It's representation. So God is not, it's not a person, but it is loving, and it does want you to remember what you are so that it can function. The part of it that is you can function as it's supposed to. It does want that. Yaya shorritayas nashikini santaya torritayas tayash orayetan tatakita. We need to get to the belief that we need to suffer. We do not need to suffer. There is no beauty in it. It's not glamorous. We romanticize it in a way that is very harmful to us. Shoya seisi kaya torri payandayat arayayat toshnas nandai ai. Hita korukin sitai yoshun sota ita. Natu ati akina andatu umantayit atati ati. Or we think by letting it go, we're negating the perceptual reality of all these people. You're not going to help anybody if you hold them to a definition of suffering. How could they be released if through your vision you see them as something they are not? That's not how we heal people. That's not how we heal ourselves, by holding on to identities of suffering. Shinsan satorrutisna shinsa iki ayat oruhatayat mashiriti kanahinisna yayo ayataritis. The way is open. The way will show itself to you through you as it is you. Hayataya sorrikian san shiti. Mati kanatu ritis ayanayan dorbi pisiairi. Ori. This is solar in the way of rishi, pisaya soruta, mantaturruti. Kaya suntayotut, orbisnat star guides, kiata korkohita tantata. Stars are sons. Yana yutukurko hari hinis non tatiki, yana mashoru aisi sana shana sansandayayat. Horikian dayatundi shini monsondayantishi. Sasarato karkai tiki hari hinia sansarayot. Ondatahia tashia san satakorruti sototo arayatuko harut. Ondatikara tayatia shana. It's really coming up as like clearing archetypes, clearing strict association with like a shadow aspect having to exist. Like there's light and shadow and we need both. Tayatortis naish, masikayash sansatikat, yandata karkiti korkohitit. If you want to continue the world of dreams, then you can continue to allow that construction through you. You can continue to give of yourself to the shadow if you wish. It's up to you. Kiata karhitis nat, or you can see yourself in the one light of the truth that you eternally are. Kiana shini son son tititi. We do not know what that world looks like. No, we don't. It's not here in this physical reality yet. We must build it from within us. It is you. It is already in existence because it is you. You aren't paying attention to it because we believe so many different things that can that just, oh, my cat is here. I didn't know. That block our perception. We perceive incorrectly because our perception is based on a false identity. It's not who we are. It's just not right. We are just wrong about the world, and thank God we're wrong. Kiata koroti son sontaha rio tokorkohi shun sontahi shiki. Si tayatandi bombayo shun sonto a shuruktusnin darakaya. Yaya shurutisni snati kintikinandi shini sondo a riti haraya torrutus no shiti. Socorrumbis tatata ina antandarati rikitaya tokorka osha isana shanandarakia taya tishiki san siritarititia ya torti sanayandai ayaish arritorra ayatashian satikantat orreisia shorutitaya si shoruisaya shorutiaya kitihina yana ria ya tortoso shaya saya ka matatata ya tashana sunsara rihia raya torundo shimi sansariti shinindirihiti iaya kiata karikiati kiata korun sun shitisi. Give yourself permission to stop investigating the blocks for a moment. Those will come, and sometimes that we must do this as we are living our lives. We interface with things that really make us lose our peace. Those are the moments when we should investigate our belief. When we sit in meditation, when we sit in the truth of what we are, really, when those things come up, you don't maybe feel the need so much to investigate them so much as to allow the light to dissolve them from you. They are coming up for disillusion. We mistake that we must understand illusion. You will never understand illusion. Stop. The thing that we must do is to recognize that we can stop. We can stop ourselves from doing that. We don't need to be doing that. This world will never make sense because it's based on an inverted idea. It's upside down. It's a reversal. It's not reality. Believe yourself worthy of the acceptance of this fact of what you are. Hina suntaya, naya shun suntaya si. I am not saying that it's not a process and that it's not difficult. It is. But how much do you want to be free? Kayan shini sun suntaya shi. See, how willing are you korukaya shun sontari, to really change your mind. Kinandorukaya shukitaya orisanashi, do you believe it is possible? Are you willing to be open to the belief that it is possible to change your mind? Sia soyishan satakarkitis niti, iarihisian shitisinisan siashi. Are you willing to let go of stories of the past? Are you willing to let go of conventional archetypes? Are you willing to let go of strict interpretation of duality? Because if your perception, if your ego can hold that, if your ego can hold the possibility, you have already opened yourself. You have already done so much of the work, because then you've opened the door to correcting perception in the sense of seeing from within yourself as free, as being able to perceive the false as false, to perceive the world of dreams as that. Spirit informed from within you. It's not necessarily about what you will do with it in the world of dreams, but that you simply hold it in acceptance of yourself. Accept yourself in the now for the mere experience of each moment being in peace. It's not for anything in the future, it's for peace in the now. Kita korkoro tororo santor bisnash sasi taurutush orukit. Payat ihita hishuku oakaya mantantai ayushorutis ikiandai orutis. Yana. There's massive purging, and it just continues. It's available for you. Allow it to come through. And I say this a lot, but it's really important, and I need to remind myself as well. Don't cling to what's coming out. Just let yourself dissolve it. If you see it, imagine, and it's fearful, imagine yourself just setting it on fire. Use one of the many ray consciousness, the flames, shun suntishi, the element of fire, like the elementals of which we are made. It is a consciousness that is alive. It is one of your components. It is a intelligent force with that which you are one with to direct. For the highest good of all beings. It will dissolve the world of dreams. It will show you what you are. You must accept for yourself that you are worthy of holding that power. I think we're going to end it here today. Sending so much love and peace, extending and sharing so much love and peace. It's not really sending so much as it is emitting outward and just being and emanating. But my intention is for others to pick it up if they so wish. And I will see you in the next video. God bless you all. Amen.